Alright, we have a 2005 Evo. This is the inside here. This is the SSL package. So it does have the sun, sound, and leather. Replaced the factory radio, which I still have, with the Pioneer, which has Bluetooth, USB, also has the microphone down here. The car does have a standalone AEM V1, which is there. The car is just idling right now. This is the oil pressure right here, about 35 or so at idle. Nice solid idle. Idling about 1075. The car does currently have 51,000 miles on it. Got the boost. We're around 10 pounds of vacuum right now. Air fuel here. Alright, air fuel. Idling around 14.1. Pop the hood. Do a little quick walk around. For the full build. This is a full Busher Stage 3 motor, including head. Has a 3582 turbo on it, FP, HTA. Does have the Busher thick front mount. See the core there. This is a little crack in the bumper right here, where the bottom from parking over the years. Open up the hood here. There's the inside. I did put in a remote oil cylinder. Oil pressure. Does have the dual valve springs. Has a newer Mishimoto radiator. Turbo right there. Still has the factory hood. Go back around here. It does have one little chip in the window, just right here. So that's been there. Hasn't gotten any worse either. Does have the full Busher 3-inch exhaust, cat back. Also has the Apexi V1 coilover setup. It's on a softer setting, so the ride's actually not bad at all. I'll go ahead and pop the trunk. Also too, with the wing, there's no flake, no fade, anything on the clear. The trunk is like perfect. No rust underneath or anything like this. The trunk is gutted. It does have a spare tire. No issues in here. It was like this when I got it. It does have the infinity sub that is hooked up. Washer fluid. You can hear the pump under the back seat. It does have the Busher double pumper. Also, it does have the aftermarket blacked out rear lights instead of the Altaz. Here's the back. Seats are perfect, no problems. Got the cup holder, everything. No grime, no nothing inside here. Back of the seats nice and clean. Headrest. Inside here you can see the seats. Great condition. Little, not cracking, but I guess you'd call it crease wear you know, on the bolster from getting in and out. It also has a Shep trans that I just had put in, so it has maybe 1,500 miles on the transmission, and Tcase. John built it and actually installed it himself. Since I'm an Ohio native, he's not that far away actually. Also the motor from Busher only has around maybe close to 6,000 miles, 5,000, just turned 6,000 miles on the full build on the motor. So run Brad Pin 2050 in there. No smoking, no burning, no nothing like that. Compression's 10:1. I do have compression pictures I'll add. It's 185 across the board. Also too, with the tune, Dave tuned it. I fattened it up just a little bit, just for my daily. You know, if I do drive it daily, I have another car I drive daily, but just with the colder mornings, I like it just to run just a little richer. So under full pulls, I'm at 11.1, so it is a little fatter. Some people will run 11.3 on 93. So this is on pump. It has 1,200 PTE injectors currently in the car. I do have the launch control set up to 5,500. We'll just do that real quick. So we do have the launch control set up. I have not launched it. With the also, yes, there is a new clutch in here as well. It does have the Exedy Twin. It had the triple that was in there, and I still have the triple that I took out, but the triple was just a little too hard for if you got stuck in traffic or anything like that. So all controls here. Also have an Apexi turbo timer, which reads the voltage that I normally have on there, or you can switch it over. So I'll hook up the camera outside the car, and I'll do some pulls, and we can go from there. Also, sunroof closes, no problem. Opens. Close this back here. All right, and I'll go ahead and set up another video. All right, go for a ride here. Pads on the front, still a little squealy. I've always had that with the Brimbos, depending on what type of rotor and you know, brake pad you use. So let's see if we can do it a little better. Show how good, you know, everything shifts. it's, you don't get the jolting, like, where you feel like it's really banging anything around. So just crack the window a little bit. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. Good old Ohio roads are not so smooth. Also, I've gotten alignment, so everything's in check. Just had it checked and everything. No abnormal wear on the tires or anything. It does have the stock Inky 17s on it, with go down this road here, with some newer Michelins. So the Michelins only have maybe, I'd say 85% more, or 85% tread left. So. Boots on today, so foot kind of slipped over a little bit on the clutch. Let's see here. All right, all clear. Get a little more road noise in the back with the trunketeer being out. It's nothing too crazy, so. Very nice, smooth pull. No hesitation, no breakup. Tuned right at 28, 29 pounds. And that's I do have a AM electronic solenoid that is managed by the V1. So you're just adjusting the the duty cycle. And so depending on if it's warm or colder, I always leave a little room there, so you're not always on the edge. So I do have fuel cut set up for 31 when it's on pump. So that way, if you do go over, you get the fuel cut, so that way you're not damaging anything. Let's go to the right here. It does have a open dump, so it does get very loud once you're in boost. And here's the top right here. I mean, you can, we're going about 45 right now, 50. I'm only turning like 2,000 RPMs. Nice and smooth. Air fuels while cruising or driving, as long as you are not in boost. Have the O2 feedback set up to 15.1, so you still get your pretty good gas mileage. At idle, I have it set to 14.1, and it normally stays within 0.1 or 2 of that. The intake manifold is also ported from Busher, along with the throttle body is port matched as well. Of course, with his stage 3 build, everything's forged when built. So I have all the receipts for everything that was done with the car. Like I said, it's over 35,000 in receipts. We'll take it right here. You can get partial into boost. No breakup. Red line right now is set at 8,500. You can take it up to 9 or 95 if you want to. I just keep it in a safe range. Like I said, I'm more of a reliability type build / tune type of person. So. Out today, nice day today. I think it's supposed to be close to 70, which is nice and warm for here, so big bike show. See if we can catch a stoplight up here, that way I can take off and show how easy it is in the, in traffic or out of traffic. Also too, we're cruising right now at, 1,800, pushing the clutch. RPMs hold, as long as it's above 7 miles an hour. I have it tuned to hold at right around 1,400 RPM. So that way you're not worried about stalling out or anything. once we come to a stop and you're under 7 miles an hour. Ooh, a Viper. So we're at a stop now. RPM's now dropped back down to 1075. On the tune right now, the car is putting 456 to the wheels, and that's on Buscher's Mustang dyno. So I haven't done a E85 tune. I was going to go with larger injectors, probably 1650s. There's another guy that's got the comparable setup, and this is good for low 700s wheel horsepower on E85. So I mean, you got a lot more room with it. Motor, you can throw whatever you want at it. There's guys running 800 wheel on this setup, no problem at all. So like I said, it's definitely a very conservative, well-built tune and engine. And yeah, I'll set up some more videos outside the car. Hopefully this video is not too long. Alright, so here's the binder, all the receipts, including the window sticker from the original purchase of the vehicle, to the build sheets from Buscher for the engine, to time slips from the track. The car ran a best time was a 1150, and that was on street tires with a easy launch. Let's see here, I'll get to here's the dyno sheet right here. It's showing 452, 354 on pump. And so here's the rest of this here. So